Hey yo, Promare. No, that really does not work. Or, maybe? Well, if you've seen the intro to The Lone Ranger, you'd get why I can't get this reference out of my head. The music is rousing and it gets you excited. This anime's opening sequence and the music comes at you the same way. You just want to cheer. You just want to kind of get out of your seat and... okay, maybe not. But yeah, let's try and open this package. First thing I have to say is that, well, I'm excited to offer you an early look at what Shout Factory's Collector's Edition has. You'll be able to find it in stores August 4th, and the difference between this release and the previous ones are in the swag. A big thanks has to go to the company for sending me this early preview copy. Ever since I saw mention of this film last year during Fantasia Fest, I was hooked. I mean, just look at the art. It's fantastic. I mean, the colors. Watching this film makes me feel like I've gotten more than a tour through Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. I'm knee-deep in M&Ms. Well, maybe not, and what makes this anime stand out above all others is its presentation and who is involved in the making of. Studio Trigger produced this anime, and they're better known for works like Little Witch Academia and BNA, or Brand New Animal. This movie is directed by Hiroyuki Imaishi, who also did Gurren Lagann. And if you haven't seen this anime, I highly recommend it. I mean, well, let's just take a look inside now. To the right, of course, is your soundtrack, and to the left is your Blu-ray. The bonus material, of course, is the same as previous ones, but the new stuff is simply with the soundtrack. 52-page booklet. Well, let's take a look at the book up close. And what you see inside is we get to see everyone up close. I mean, these are just small little bios, not as diverse as what you can find out on Wiki, but that's fine. I mean, like, here's the meat and potatoes of why I love this anime. It's like, look at these mecha designs. I mean, they're so cool. I've said in my review that this anime should be translated into a role-playing game, and it can be easily done. I mean, just what system? The one that stands out is, of course, R. Talsorian's Mechton. But as for, like, well, how does it come through for film? We have like little descriptions of like the production. Good old Imashi-san talks about like what is important in making this anime, and like here's the sneak peek pretty much sums it up. I mean, one of the key points, continuity, of course. I mean, how do you deal with that color spectrum? And we have a brief description on how it's done. I apologize for the glare there, but I do need the lighting to be fixed. And I think this passage says everything. It's like, well, how can you get by doing the spectacular coloring job that this anime is? I've not seen this approach done for a long time. In cinema, yes, we have the color out of space, but that's a different medium altogether. In cartoons, in animation, like, how is it done? I mean, this book won't replace the bigger art books, but it does have enough journal-type entries to describe how people like Imashi-san wanted to make an action film. And we got Nakashima talking about just the writing process. And I hold Shigeto Koyama-san on a pedestal. Yeah, that's all I can say. He's just fantastic with how he designed the characters and no doubt provided storyboards to this anime. And yeah, we have our posters. I mean, I wish that each of these could be reproduced on a proper 28 by 40 scale. And what else do we have here? We have our decal. I'm kind of loath to actually use it because I just want everything to stay mint. It'll go in my car. And yes, we have a poster. We have the main one. Let me just get it unfolded here. Yeah, the crease marks can be taken out if you decide to block mount it. And just go to your favorite framing store. Show them what you got, and they'll do their best. For the most part, I've had a few of these babies block mounted. They're hardly visible. I mean, it's not that tough to get rid of these creases. I mean, just don't iron it. Yeah, and for some reason, I'm thinking Macross for the actual title logo design. Don't ask me why. But yeah, let's see what else do we have here. The script. The English script. Yes, there are many detractors who don't like the dub. I don't blame them. Well, one thing I can say about these scripts is that it does give you a sneak peek at how the production process works, especially when doing voiceovers. It's no different than a Hollywood movie script. You have your actors going through it, marking up the script, and you have descriptions on how they must play it. Yes, there's 125 pages to this work. Well, 127 if you count the end. But yeah, there's a significant amount of detail, which is pretty good. And I wouldn't use this alone as a template to learn how to write scripts, but it's a start. If you want to get into this industry, whether as an actor or director, you gotta know how to read these scripts. You have to write them in that format. And yeah, there we go. And that's the end of this unboxing video. Thanks for visiting.